Manisha, good evening. Rajesh, good evening. Confirm audio. Everyone confirm audio and video as well. Rutraj, good evening. Confirm audio and video. In the first 15 minutes, we will cover two more methods of calculating squares, and then we'll go on to cover percentage and approximation based methods. At the end of the session, we'll perform comparison of ratios as well. Today's session will help you in guessing answers in topic like profit loss discount, SICI. You will get a rough idea where is your answer based upon the percentage or based upon the range of percentage. Shritika, good evening. Confirm audio video. Those of you who are watching this session from the phone, are you able to view the complete screen neatly and cleanly? Anyone watching this video from a browser, comment web if you are watching it from browser. Comment web if you're watching it from browser. Comment mobile if you're watching it from a phone. Good. Browser mein to you can view full screen and you can see on the entire web page. Browser feature I have tested. Mobile phone I have not tested yet. Phone we are able to view everything. ठीक है, ठीक है. Let us start. Let us perform some squares. In the last session, I showed you, again, repeat, some Vedic maths part, squaring of numbers. I'll teach you how to perform squares on some numbers. Then percentage, ratio, equivalence, percentage approximations. At the end of this, today I've added some extra content. We'll be comparing ratios. Compare ratios. We'll see. So go on. Just use your pen, calculate these squares. The first one is 111 square. Second is 111 square. The next is 4 times 1 square. So you'll be able to notice a pattern, observe a pattern. Yeah. So simply perform a square. Use a calculator if you have to, totally up to you. Perform a square and comment answers. Quick. 1 square is 1 2 1. 111 square is 1 2 3 2 1. The next one is 1 2 3 4 3 2 1. Very, very old pattern. Very old, prehistoric, ancient pattern, in fact. So if I ask you 1 1 1 1, 5 times 1 square, 5 times 1 square. So your answer should be 1 2 3 4 5 4 3 2 1. So you see, because there are 5 ones, you go up to 5th number. I can think reverse also. If I want to perform a square root of 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. If I want a square root of this, because number in the middle is 7, that means 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. 7 times 1 is this value. Are you able to keep up with this discussion? Is discussion clear to us, everyone? It will go up to n. Now this method comes with a very big limitation. What is that limitation? Let me show that to you. This method comes the limitation. Let me just change the size of our chat box. We put it in the corner. Okay. All right. So this method comes the limitation, and that limitation is it can go up to 9. Double one, double one, double one, double one, one. Up to 9 it can go. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, 1. So as a homework, you guys will do this, and I want you to comment this in the Telegram group. And I do this to all batches. See, there's a limit to it, and I'm going to break that limit. This is what CAT does. I'm saying there's a number K. That number is 111. It has 12 digits. That's 12 digits. There's a number L. L is equal to K square. It's a question. It's a question I'm giving to you as a homework. K is equal to 111, 12 digits. L is equal to K square. What is the sum of all digits of L? It's a theta question. What is a theta question? You have to type your answer. You cannot guess from answer options. What is the sum of all the digits of L? That is your question. So take a screenshot of this or write down the question. I'm going to the next slide. I'm going to show you patterns. This pattern breaks at the 10th digit. So I've gone to what digit? 12 digit. This is what CAT people do. They go one step beyond the pattern. I hope everyone has copied down the question. I presume that. K is equal to 111, 12 digits. L is equal to K square. What is the sum of all digits of L? Chalo, going to the next slide. Perform these squares, use a calculator. I'm okay with it. Use a calculator. If I add one more position to this, 3 square is equal to 09. So what is 33 square? You guys tell me. 33 square, 333 square, 4 times 3. Use a calculator. I'm okay. I'm trying to show you patterns in this. No, 33 square. No. Quick, everyone, use a calculator. 33 square. Last lecture I have performed this square for you. Last lecture we have done this. 33 square. Perform the square. Good. Now 333 square. Very good. This is 1089. The next one is 1108889. The next one is 11108889. What is the pattern I'm trying to show you? In the square of 3, digits are 0, 9. Do you see 0 and 9 available in all of them? What is a filler here? What do we call a filler? Which takes in between positions. Can I say there are 3 digits? There are 2 1s and 2 8s. There are 4 digits. There are 3 1s and 3 8s. It's a universal pattern. You can give me any number of these. If you give me 3, observe. If you give me 3, 3, 3. If you give me 10 digits, 10 digits, and you tell me to perform a square, because there are 10 digits, there will be 1, 1, 1, 9 times, then there will be 0. Then 8, 8, 8, it will be 9 times, and then again 9. What kind of questions have been seen in mocks or other exams? They'll say a number n is 333 200 digits. When the square of number is performed, there could be multiple questions. There could be one question, number of digits in n, a number of digits in m, number of digits in m. Another question could be sum of all the digits. Of m. I'm saying this is the kind of question you will come across in mock exams or other exams. It's slightly below CAT level. So you will have a question like this. See, nobody in their right mind will ask you to perform 200 digit ka square. So you think reverse. You take 3 ka square, double 3 ka square, triple 3. You will have a calculator. You will have a calculator in the exam. So you first observe the pattern. Once you observe the pattern, you can answer everything. How many digits will this have? How many digits will this have? See, it will have 199 times. It will have digit 1. It will have 199 times digit 8. Then 1 digit for 0, 1 digit for 9. So it will have how many digits? It will have how many digits? Observe how many digits will it have? It will have 400 digits. What will be the sum of those digits? 199 digits will be 1. I'm giving you answer for the question A and B. 199 will be the digit 8. 1 digit will be 0, so no addition. And 1 digit will be 9. This is the addition of all the digits of the number m. Any doubts in this so far? It's a pattern already created for us. We need to observe the pattern and apply the pattern. Number of ones is less than the digits on the left side. Number of eights is less than the digit on left side. 1 less. Is the pattern clear? Vedic maths. All this is Vedic maths. Somebody has observed these patterns. Somebody has created these patterns. We are simply repeating. Try same thing on this number. First you perform 9 ka square. 9 square is 81. I think we missed one. Yeah. You perform 6 square. 6 square is 36. Now perform the square of others. Do you see a pattern? Good. Four, 3, 5, 6. 4, 4, 3, 5, 5, 6. 4, 4, 4, 3, 5, 5, 5, 6. So what pattern do you see? There are 4 digits here, 4 sixes. So do you see there is 1 less? There is 1 less. So you can generalize this. If you have, let us say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let us say you have 10 digits and you perform a square. It will have 4, 4, 4, 9 times, then 3, 5, 5, 5. It will have 9 digits, 9 times, and then 6. It's a universal pattern for 3, 6, and 9. This pattern is unique to square of 3, square of 6, and square of 9. I want you guys to ask your friends or anybody else you know in the same profession or preparing for CAT, why does it work for these numbers only? Why does it work for 3, 6, and 9 also? It will work. Copy this down. I can go to the next slide. The original digits will always be there. Original digits are 3 and 6. 3 and 6 are the original digits. They will always be there. Original digits here were 0 and 9. They'll always be there. 0 will always be there. 9 will always be there. Similarly, in the square of 9, 81 will always be there. This is 9801. This is 998001. 999800. It should be 4 times of 9. It should be 4 9s. I'll just erase this. The last one, just make this correction. A small typographical error. I can ask same questions here. What is the sum of digits? How many 9s are there in the square? How many zeros are there in the square? Or I might frame a question on remainders. Confirm once you have taken care of this. Pattern-based outcomes, pattern-based multiplications. Done. Everyone confirm? Very good. Very good. Chalo, moving on. Now, percentage to ratio conversion. I want you guys to do this activity without a calculator. In percentage 1, we will again revise this. Percentage 2, again revise this. In DI first, again revise this. This topic, this part, you're going to do it 4 to 5 times while you prepare with us. So without a calculator, you must do this. Don't use a calculator. What I want from you is 100 divided by 1, 100 divided by 2, 100 divided by 3, 100 divided by 4, 100 divided by 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you have decimal values, write down 2 decimals exact. 100 by 13, 100 by 14, 100 by 15. In some books, in some cases, people go up to 100 by 13. I have been able to do perfectly fine in CAT up to these values, by having knowledge of these values. So learn these values well. First, perform these calculations without a calculator. Refer karna, I'll show you. Just say I'm going to divide, let us say 100 by 13. I must know table of 13. 7 times of this number is 91. Decimal 0. I cannot have 7 now. 7 times becomes more. 6 times. That is 78. 12. Because decimal is there, I can borrow zeros. 9 times of 13 is 117. This is what I want from you. exact decimal 2 points, 7.69. Complete this. You calculate 100 upon 7, you divide it by 2, you have this answer. You calculate 100 upon 6, you divide it by 2, you have this answer. If you already have 100 upon 6, you already have this, some number x. You make it half. Now what do you have? You have 100 upon 12 as well. So you can relate values and remember. You have 100 upon 2, you divide it further by 2, you will have this, you will have this. Go on. Whoever is done with this, comment done. नहीं टाइप मत करो, just complete. We'll verify results. Manually, you have to perform these calculations manually. Done. Very good. So this is 100, 50, 33.33, 25. These values you have to remember. You must have these numbers at your fingertips. 20, 16.66, 14.28. This is supposed to be 666 up to infinity. This is supposed to be 3333 up to infinity. 12.5, 11.11, 10, 9.09, not 9.99, 9.09. Just check. 8.33, 7.69, already there. 7.14 and 6.66. So you must remember these 15 numbers to be able to perform calculations faster. Now, every one of these values becomes a percentage. What is a percentage? When you say any percentage, you say X percentage. You are saying X out of 100. Percent. Cent, the French word for 100. Per means out of. You want 15%? 15 out of 100. You want 22%? 22 out of 100. For the definition of percentage, 100 must be below the number. 100 must be in the denominator of the number. Look at these values. Where is 100? 100 is the numerator. Where is 100? It is the numerator. It is the numerator here. So what I will do is, see, it erased all of the values we had written, all the values. Let me take a few numbers. If I have 100 by 6, it was 16.66. So if I cancel this, I can bring it on the right side. So right hand side becomes a percentage, left hand side becomes 1 upon 6. Whenever you need 16.66 percentage, you must be able to recall or apply 1 by 6. If, let us take a different number, 100 by 15 is 6.66. If I cancel 100, it will be the denominator. So right hand side is 6.66 percentage, left hand side is 1 by 15. So wherever you need 6.66 percentage, you should be able to recall 1 by 15. So all 15 values are percentages. How? First you write this down. All 15 values are percentages. Copy this down. Comment done. So what is the idea here? What is the idea here? I will rewrite the complete table for you. Here's a table. 1 by 1 is 100 percentage. 1 by 2 is 50 percentage. 1 by 3 is 33.33 percentage. It is also written as 33.1 by 3 percentage. Same thing. Absolutely same thing. This is 25 percentage. This is 20 percentage. This is 16.66 percentage. Pay attention. Pay attention. This is also written as 16.2 by 3 percentage. This is also written as 14.28 percentage, or written as 14.2 by 7 percentage. Same thing. This is 12.5 percentage. This is 11.11 percentage, 10 percentage, 9.09 percentage, 8.33 percentage, 7.69 percentage, 7.14 percentage, and 6.66 percentage. Copy everything down. We can perform many calculations on these. We can create more percentages, but we will do that in the next session of percentages. Copy this down. Copy all 15 numbers, all 15 percentages. I will give you a few bonus percentage as well. Don't worry. कैसे याद होगा? How can I remember these numbers? Repeat. Again and again. Repeat. Copy it down. Let me know. Good. So now coming to percentage and decimal. Again, in CAT, you don't have to do any of this. In exams like NMAT, SNAP, or ZAT, you may need to go this way. IFT is no longer an exam. IFT accepts CAT score for admissions. In IFT, they always used to have this kind of 2-digit, 3-digit decimal calculations. So again, these methods are to help you think faster. If there is a number, let us say the number is X. That number is, or that number has digits A, B, C, D, E. It's a 5-digit number. Could be 4-digit, could be 3-digit. X is equal to A, B, C, D, E. Can I say a number is 100% of itself? Is this correct? If I give you a number 20, is 20 100% of 20? A number 500, is 500 100% of itself? Yes or no? Simply yes or no. So I'm using a new feature, poll. You can create a poll. You can type and create a poll. A number is 100% of itself. Absolutely. No doubt about it. Good. So what I'm going to do now is, listen to this. What I'm going to do now is, if I want 10%, can I say, if I want 10%, I must put a decimal here. I must put a decimal here. To make it equal, I must put a decimal on the right side as well. So we say calculating 10% is putting one decimal. You have some number. You have number 2376. Some number you have, and you want 10%. For this number, 10% would be equal to this. Putting one decimal ahead is equal to 10%. If I want 1%, can I say I'm moving decimal 2 steps ahead? A, B, C, dot D. Some random number I have, 7984. I want 1%. I want 1%. So you put a decimal here, that is equal to 1%. Job done. I want 0.1%. See, 100 had 3 digits, 100. I am putting decimal before 1. So how many steps? 3 steps. A, B, dot, C, D, E. Some number you have, 7, 6, 4, 5. You want 0.1%. So 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. You put decimal here. That is 0.1%. You want 0.01%. Let us say you want to explore. So you go ahead 4 steps. Just copy down what is there on the left side. By the movement of decimal, you want examples to practice. You want examples to practice, you can copy down something from the right side as well. 1 decimal ahead is 10%. 2 decimals ahead is 1%. 3 decimals ahead is 0.1%. Comment done. Now how to use this understanding, I'll teach you, I'll show you. By movement of the decimal, you can see where is the percentage heading. So I'll apply this in 2 manners. I will use it to calculate a percentage. I will use it to calculate a exact value. Sure. Observe. If the question is, what is 14 point, let us say 38% of some random number 217, one more digit 217, 2184. What is the 14.38 percentage of 2184? I'm trying to create a question in which it is easier for you to perform the calculation. What is the 14.38 percentage of 2184? Now I can go about two ways. I can start from absolute zero and build up. Can I say this looks like 10 percentage plus 4 into 1 percentage plus 3 into 0.1 percentage plus 8 into 0.01 percentage. Just think, does it make sense to you? What I have done, does it make sense to you? 10 times or 1 times of 10%, 4 times of 1%, that is 14%. The first value is 14%. Then 0.3%, 0.08%. I've simply separated those places. How to go about calculating 10 percentage? 10 percentage is 218.4. My job is done. How can I calculate 1 percentage? Put a decimal here. See, 21.84. 2 steps forward is equal to 1%. Do you want 1% or do you want 4%? So I must have 4 times of this. So I'll write down 4%. What is that? 4 times of this, 16 carried over 1, 32 plus 1, 33 carried over 3, 4 plus 3, 7 and 8. That is 14% job done. What do I want? 0.1%. What is 0.1%? 3 steps ahead. Again, to help you think faster. That is 0.1%. What do you want? You want 3 times. 3 times. So 3 times of this, 12 carried over 1, 24 carried over 1. So that is 25 carried over 2. That is 5. Job done. And then there is a 6. So I've got for you 0.3%. If you want, we can go to 0.8 also. You get the crux, you get the idea. You have to add these vertically to get the answer. What I've got for you is 14.3%. You want 0 also, we can do that also. So 2, 11 carried over 1. That is 8, 13 carried over 1. 15, 21, 2 carried over 2. 1 carried over 1. 312.312. Such a beautiful number. 312, Observe. That's your answer. That is 14.3%. This way of calculation is called calculation by parts. It's an ancient art form. CAT did not have a calculator before 2014. Did not have a calculator on the screen. You cannot carry with you. It will be available on the screen as a software feature. It was not there in 2009, 10, 11, 12, 13. And there used to be questions like this. There will be very nearby number. You cannot approximate largely. 14.3 is enough. 14.4 is enough. Copy this down. Let me know if you're able to understand. I will do the same calculation for you one more time. Don't worry. Copy this down. समझ में आ रहा है? Decimal move करके we generate 10%, 1%, 0.1%, 0.01%. You can generate anything with it. Just move the decimal in right place और बाद में multiply. I found out 1%. I made it 4 times. 4%. I found out 0.1%. I made it 3 times. 0.3%. Done? Good. Good. Now, can you think of any other way to approach this? Let me write down the same number again. 14.38% of 2184. Do you remember any percentage which is closer to this? 14.28% is closer to this. I will need 0.1% more. What is 14.28? 1 by 7. 1 by 7 of this number. What is 0.1%? What is 0.1%? Putting one decimal here is 10%. Putting it here is 1%. Putting it here is 0.1%. So 2.184. ये हो गया आपका 0.1%, and this is the 14.28%. So cancel 31312 plus 2.184. The precise value is 314.184. That is your exact answer. This is much better than the last one because we did not calculate 0.08%. We neglected this. We did not pay attention to this. This is more accurate. This is much nearer to the actual answer. I'll move away from the screen if you cannot see this. Okay, you can see the whole thing. Okay. So if you remember one of those 15 numbers and is closer to the answer, go for it. Go for it. Baki bacha will adjust. Copy this down. Comment done. There's a reversal to this also. I gave you a percentage as I asked you to perform a calculation. Reversal could be some random number, 285 upon 3246. You will be asked to perform this calculation. And you can get a rough idea. See. In fact, let me do this for you. The right approach is you look at the denominator. Where do I put a decimal so that it becomes less than 285? First decimal should make it less than 285. If I put decimal here, 324, it is still more. If I put decimal here, now it is below the desired number. You must put the first decimal in a manner it brings the number below the required numerator. Now this is equal to 1%. What multiple of 32 will go closer to 285? Ninth multiple. 30 into 9, 270, approximate. 30 into 9, 270. So 9% will go very close. 9 into 6, 54, carried over 5. 9 into 4, 36, 36 plus 5, 41, carried over 4. 9 into 18, 18 plus 4, 22, carried over 2. 27 plus 2, 29. So do you see? Even 9% value has become more. The 9% value has become more. My answer must be below 9%. Slow down. How much below? This number 292 is more than 285. By how much? 7.12. 7.12. I am going to subtract 7.14. 7.14. I am going to subtract 7.14. Slow down. In this number 3246, where do I put decimal to make it below 7? 7 se kam ho jana chahiye. I'll put it here. How much is that? How much is that? That is 0.01%. 0.1%. If it becomes heavy, let me know. I'll repeat the whole thing. 0.1%. Now, what multiple of 3 gets closer to 7? Twice. 12 carried over. You can remove the last space. Does not matter. that is 946. So if I subtract 9% minus 0.2, so my answer is roughly 8.8%, roughly. Use a calculator and check. Your answer will be 8.83, maybe 8.84, maybe. I will repeat the whole process, don't worry. But first I want you to check the answer. Use a calculator. Divide 285 by 3246 in 200. And comment what value are you getting. I will also give it a try. I'll also try this along with you guys. 285 divided by 3246 into 100. 8.7. Pretty much 8.8 is okay enough answer. This is how you calculate percentages faster. But again, you will have a calculator in CAT, any other exam if it requires. Ye tarika hai. What is the right approach? You first move the decimal, you bring the number below the numerator, then think of multiple. Zyada ho gaya, so you have to subtract. Kam ho gaya, you have to add. Take a time, observe this. Don't worry too much about this. Don't worry too much about this. I'll show you how to use options as well. Again, we don't have habit of calculating things. जब तक आप calculate नहीं करोगे, you cannot think of possibilities. In algebra, in numbers, in LRDA, you have to think about possibilities. In how many ways can I add 3 numbers and generate 12? In how many ways can I add 3 distinct numbers and generate 12? So you have to think in this manner. So calculation is the first thing. Repeat करना है, फिर से शुरू करें. Left hand side I am repeating. The left hand side I am repeating for you. Let us add some more space to this. See, the first thing is in this number 3246, where do you put decimal to make it below 285? The first decimal should make it below the number. 285 से नीचे जाना है. So two stops ahead, which is equal to 1%. Now what multiple of 32 will get closest to this? 32 into what will get closest? 32 into 9. So first I am calculating 9 percentages. So 9 times of this, 54, 5 carried over. 36 plus 5, 41, 4 carried over. 18 plus 4, 22, 2 carried over. 27 plus 2, 29. So 9%. ऐसा होता. If it had been 292, I will have 9%. If the numerator was 292, I will have 9%. But the numerator is less. The numerator is less. By how much? If I subtract both, I will have 7.14. So I need to subtract 7.14. I need to go below 9% by 7.14 numbers. Now, how do I generate 7.14? Again, you look at this number. Where do you put decimal to make it below 7? You put decimal here. It becomes below 7, which is equal to 0.1%. Now, what multiple of 2, or what multiple of 3 will get closest to 7? Twice. Make it twice. You can forget the last place. Forget this altogether. Multiply this. 8, 4, 6. So when you subtract 0.2% from this, you are subtracting 6.48. अभी थोड़ा और minus करना पड़ेगा. But I am simply saying your answer will be just below this. I wanted to subtract 7.14. I'm able to create 6.48. I'm happy. I will subtract this value from this. See what happens. 29214 minus 6.48. So this becomes 6. This becomes 6. This becomes 5. This becomes 8. 285.66. 285.66 is equal to 8.8%. I'm more than happy. This is equal to 8.8%. All of this, the right hand part and the left hand part, what you're seeing is called calculation by parts. छोटे छोटे टुकड़ों में you are breaking down the calculation and then adding, subtracting. Calculation by parts. It's a rare thing now. अब देखने नहीं मिलता ये सब, because everybody is using on-screen calculator, so you rarely get to see this kind of calculation or these kind of calculations. Confirm, done. नेग्लेक्ट लेफ्ट हैंड साइड वाले को बाद में नेग्लेक्ट कर देना, नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम. आज सीखो, अभी अप्लाई करो. The reason I have put it in the class sheet. You will get the whole PDF of this. Are you guys accessing PDFs also? 1 2 ये दो स्टेप में आपका आंसर जाएगा. Are you guys accessing the PDFs that I'm uploading? Once the class is over, by the next day I'm uploading PDFs, the rough work that I'm showing you. Okay, that also you can revise, repeat if you need. Chalo. Abhi you guys will perform these calculations. I'll go grab a glass of water. To help you out, I have written numbers on the right side. I have given you some bonus values also. These are bonus values. लिख लो इनको, highlight कर लो इनको. Highlight these. I'll be back in a minute. Very easy stuff. Done with both? Others, please confirm your answers. Please comment your answers. So I'll just help you observe. This would mean 3333 is in continuation. This would mean 333 is in continuation. So I want you to observe. Let us say I'm not aware of this. I do not know. This is what fraction? I do not know. Can I rewrite this as 13.1/3 percentage, which I can further rewrite as, this is called mixed fraction. A dot B by C can be written as AC plus B upon C. Do you guys remember the basic LCM of the basic ratios? So this 3 will be multiplied here. 39 plus 1, 40/3 percentage. So what is 40/3 percentage? Niche there will be one more 100. That is definition of percentage. So what I will have is 40/300 into, this is what is this? 135. Your job is done. 0, 0 cancelled. 15 into 2. 15 into 9. 2 into 2. So 2 into 9 is 18. Let me highlight the conversion part in yellow. Look at this conversion part. Or with some practice, you'll be able to see 13.33333 is just double of this. What is that value? That value is 6.66666. Double of that will be 13.333333. So basically, this value is 1/15. This value will be 2/15. That is the idea. Why have I kept it here? You will keep on repeating these numbers. These are very common numbers in CAT. I could have framed a question and said length of a rectangle is increased by 13.33%, and then the question will go on. So you need to be able to realize 13.33% is 2/15. This is 6.6666. It goes to infinity. 66666. So double of that is 13.33333 goes to infinity. This number basically is 2/15 into 135, cancelled 9 times. All exams, CAT, ZAT, NMAT, all exams use these standard 15 ratios, 15 percentages repeatedly. 8.33. Do you see anywhere 8.33? 1/12. This is basically 1/12 into 1680. 12 into 1, 12. 48. 4 times 48. So bach gaya 0. So the first one answer is 18. Second one the answer is 140. Just verify my calculations. I hope I have not made any mistakes here. I'm showing you both methods. I'm showing you the manual conversion method, and I'm showing you the ratio to fraction or the fraction to percentage method. This is manual. Manually, I have to create that ratio, 40/3 percentage. So 40/300 percentage. So 0, 0, you will cancel, you'll have the same answer, 2/15. गलत समझ में आया? You are able to observe the mistake. You are able to understand what was the mistake there. नहीं मत करो, 10.33 मत करो, लंबा हो जाएगा. That's a longer approach. Becomes too long. चलो. Next slide. Calculate this. Use hints from right side. There are hints on the right side. Manisha beta 0.3333. 0.3333 is 1 by 3. 0.33333 is 1/3. 1/3 is 0.3333. Even if it is written 13.33, it is implied that 3 is repeated infinite times. %28.56%. Can I say 28.56 looks like double of this? Double of this 28, double of this 56. So the first value 28.56, it is nothing but double of 14.28 as a percentage, that is equal to 1 by 7 ka double. So what do I want? I want 2 by 7 of 2842. Don't have to mug up. Repeat. Solve so many questions, you don't have to mug up any of this. So 1428 double 2856. So 1 by 7 ka double. So this value is equal to 28.56%. Cancel these. 4 times 0.6. So 812. First one is 812. Now 22.5 I do not have. You can calculate 20%, then 2%, then half percentage. It is perfectly fine. Kuch galat nahi hai. It's not wrong. Can I also calculate 25% minus 2.5%? 25 minus 2.5 is basically 5 minus 2.5. 2.5. 22.5. 22.5%. This is right. This also is correct. Nothing wrong with either of those approaches. How do we calculate 25%? 25% is 1 by 4. So you divide this by 4. 2560 divided by 4. Now see what is happening from here to here. You are adding one decimal. So add decimal. 256 by 4. When you put one decimal, 0 is gone, 0 is cancelled. This becomes 640 minus 64. That is 6. 63 minus 6, 57. Confirm your answers, confirm your calculations. There is nothing wrong with 20% plus 2% plus half percent. Nothing wrong with it. Perfect OB. But you need to calculate. Move your pen. Calculations को midway में give up मत करो. Nowadays in CAT, the questions involve 4 digit, 5 digit calculations. You will do it with a calculator. But उसको give up मत करो बीच में. Use a calculator if you have to in the exam. Don't give up. Perfect है. 10% plus 12.5. Nothing wrong with this. 10% plus 12.5%. What is 10%? For the number 2560, 10% is one decimal gone. 12.5% is what? Look at this. 12.5% is what? 1 by 8. So divide this by 8. 2560 divide this by 8. Same answer aayega. Nothing wrong with this. So that is dividing 3 times 24, 1 carried over 2 times 16, 0. So addition of this and addition of this is the answer. Many methods are there, many ways are there to get these answers. ये रहा एक method, second method, third method, दुकान लगा देंगे. Many methods are there. Clear है? Everyone confirm? As I said, the entire lecture is about squares. We'll perform squares. Vedic Maths Part 3 and performing percentage ratio calculations. ये कर लोगे आप, कर लोगे. 15.5% you calculate 10%, 5%, 0.5%. कर लोगे आप. चलो, try this. You have close to 1.5 minutes. Try this. Try this. 1.5 minutes you have. I want you to think from point of view of answer options also. Think from perspective of answer options as well. A lot of people will start cancelling. It's a multiple of 2, cancel, multiple of 2, cancel. Don't do this. Don't do this. See, if the numbers were very, I'll say, small, 3-digit, 2-digit numbers, I'll go with that approach. 2 remove karo, 3 remove karo, 5 remove karo, and so on, so on. Right now, I'm looking at a division of 3-digit number by 4-digit number into 100. Can I say 2 answer options are close to 15? One is more than 15, one is less than 15. So what I will do is I will go to the denominator 1468. Put one decimal. That is 10%. What is 5%? Half of this. 73.4. Addition of both is 15%. What is 15%? 12 carried over 1, 0 carried over 1, 12 carried over 1. Observe, 15% is 220. 15% is 220. I need more than 220. So this answer option is gone. Now please observe what I am doing. Learn this part. Can I say 5% is 73.4? What will be 0.5%? थोड़ा सुनना, थोड़ा सोचना. Think over this. When you from here to here, you move one decimal, it becomes 7.34. So 15.5% is 277.5. My answer is 228. What I have right now is 227.54. It is just above. It cannot go to 16% क्योंकि यहाँ से if you want to go to 16%, you will have to add 14 numbers more. 14 number तो लग नहीं सकते इसमें. It's not possible, not happening. ये समझा क्या? Let me know. ये समझा क्या? Did you understand this part? Without a calculator, how did we approach? two answer options are 15 point something. One option is below 15, one option is above. You calculate 15%. How do you calculate 15%? 10% and half. 15%. Now I had to think, should I go for 16? Should I go for middle? I felt 15.5 percentage is middle. 15.5 percentage is the middle of the two. One is slightly above, one is slightly below. मेरे को slightly क्या चाहिए अभी? I need above this. I need 228. Any doubts in the solution? Doubts in this? मेरा Windows hang हो गया एक second. Yeah, working. Guys, is the answer clear? B is the answer. Today, the amount of interaction is lesser than the last lecture. Content थोड़ा diverse है आज. In the last lecture, all we had done was multiply numbers, perform squares, multiply numbers. Chalo, try this one. Take 1.5 minutes. Quick. Three answers are 4 point, 4 point, 4 point. One answer is 5 point. Apply a thought. Good. What I will do here is, it is very easy to calculate 5%. This is the number 8, 4, 2, 5. That is 100%. I will put one decimal here. It becomes 10%. I will make half of it. So what I will have is 421.2. That is 5%. See, my number is actually 387. I need to go below. I need to go below 5%. So this is gone. This is gone. Please observe how much below do I need to go. How much below do I need to go? Can I say it gives me a feeling 4.5% is between these two. Between these two. So see, 5% I have. How can I generate 0.5%? Move one decimal ahead. 42.12 is 0.5. So 4.5%. Just subtract. Just subtract. So this will become point. This will become 0.8. Not to be bothered. Carried over 1. 9. 41 minus 4. What I have is 379. Do I need 379 or do I need to go above? I have 379 with me. I need to go more. I need to go above. I need to go above 4.5. Above 4.5 is 4.6. That is the answer. This whole process is called calculation by parts. By parts calculations or calculations in parts. Now people who are silent, are you able to keep up with this? कोई भी doubt है, you can either type and ask or you can also speak up. You can raise your hand and you can speak up. आपको वो फीचर आज एक्टिवेट है कि नहीं है? लेट मी चेक. है. You can speak up. क्लियर है? वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. Moving on. Approximate, I'm fine. Go on, calculate this without a calculator. Give it a try. 433 is what percentage of 1458? Basically, I'm asking you, can you perform this calculation? 433 upon 1458. Sometimes in some books, in some videos, you might come across, अरे 58 को 00 कर दो ना. You cannot approximate 50 numbers, 40 numbers. You might be able to make it 1460. 1460 is perfectly fine. Don't even make it 1450. You are moving away, moving further away from the answer. Don't randomly cancel digits or don't randomly approximate numbers. So what we can do here is this number 1458 decimal is 10%. Be careful. What multiple of 145 will go closer to 433? 3 times, roughly 3 times, roughly 3 times. So you make it 3 times here, you make it 3 times here as well. So what you have is 30%. 3 times of it, 24, 2 carried over, 15 and 2, 17, carried over 1, 12 and 1, 13, carried over 1, 437. So 30% is 437.4. I need to bring it below. I need to come down. I need to bring down the number. How much below? I need to bring down 4.4 numbers. Why? When you subtract 4.4, you have the numerator. Now, how do you create 4.4? Look at the number 1458. The number is 100%. So I need below 4. So I'll have to put decimal here. 1, 1, 1 here. So 0.1% is equal to this. I need 4.4. How can I generate 4.4? Make it 3 times. You can cancel a couple of decimals now. Does not matter much. Multiply it here. 15 carried over 1. 12 plus 1, 13 carried over 1. 4.35 is equal to 0.3%. What do you want? You want to decrease. You want to decrease 4.4. So your answer would look like 30% minus 0.3%. 29.7%. If it was DI and answer options are very far, I'll go with this 29.7%. It's very, very near to your answer. 29.7%. 2 places exact 29.7%. Yeah. Everyone confirm you're able to understand this? Good. Chalo, moving on. Complete is the last percentage fraction equivalents. Then we'll change the theme. Calculate this. It's not a percentage question now, just a division, just a division. what will be easy? Will it be easy for you to divide 4-digit numbers? Would it not be better if I multiply this with 1 point or 1084, 1084, 1084, 1084? If I multiply with 1084, I am creating a larger number. It is easier to compare larger numbers than decimals. Another way of thinking is when you're dividing number. If let us say I'm dividing, let us say 7 by 5. Can I say I can subtract 5 only one times? So it is divisible one times. What is the remainder? 2 by 5. Some other number. I have 29 by, let us say, 13. How many times can I subtract 13? I can subtract 13 two times. That is what is 2 point. Because divisions are subtractions, multiplications are additions. So can I say here I can subtract it one times. 1160 minus 1084. So carried over 6. This is 15. So 7, 0, 0 cancel. So what basically I have is I can subtract it one times. So it will be 1 point. How much 1 point? 76 by 1084. Can I say if it was 70 upon 1000, it will be 0.07. It is 76 upon 84. 76 upon 1084. So I think approximately speaking, the answer is C. I'm taking a risk here. I don't have a calculator. There is no negative marking. Let us say it is CET exam. I'm taking a risk here. Answer is C. Confirm. Think over this. 76 upon 1084 is 0.07. Use the calculator, confirm if you have to. Or you can cross multiply and get the answer. You can cross multiply and also get the answer. Moving on. ये समझाएगा आप लोगों को? Only one person has answered. Others have not answered. C is the answer. C is the answer. I was approximating. I'm saying if it was 70 upon 1000, it is 0.07. It is 76 upon 1084. If you want to approximate, can I approximate in this manner? Can I approximate in this manner? Thoda risky hai, but can I say this? That looks like 80 upon 1100. 80 upon 1100. Zero zeros are gone. One of zeros is gone. So 1 upon 11 is 0.09. 1 upon 11 is 0.0909. So 1 upon 110 is 0.00909. Make it 8 times. Make it 8 times. 0.072 something. So that is 1.072 something. ऐसा thought process you can apply. Approximations. Chalo. Now we have seen how to perform squares. 50 plus minus a square I've shown you. A can be up to 25. Up to 25 ka range we have allowed. I have also shown you 100 plus minus a square. What is the formula? 20 plus minus a slash a square. 100 plus minus, please pay attention, 2a slash a square. Now I'm giving you approach that does not depend upon the range of the value. If it is a 2-digit number, this will always work. What is the approach? This is the formula for it. Very simple formula. I'm looking for a square of, let us say, 38 square I'm looking for. So A is 3 and B is 8. So you write down here A square, 3 square. You write down here B square, 8 square. In the middle, you multiply and double digits. Multiplication of both 24. 24 into 2, 48. 4 remains, 6 goes in the carryover, 54. 4 remains, 5 goes in the carryover, 1444 is the square of the number. It's a universal method, does not matter 50 के नजदीक है, दूर है, it will work. If I have a larger number, I am looking for 73 square. All you have to do is look at what is A, what is B. A is this, A square slash B square, 9. In the middle, it is multiplication card double. 7 into 3, 21. 21 card double. Basically 2 into 3 into 7. 42. That is 42. So what happens? This 9 will remain. This 2 will remain. This 4 goes in the carryover. So 5, 3, 2, 9. Your job is done. Basically, it looks like an expansion. What is A plus B whole square ka formula? A square 2AB B square. I'm not adding squares. I'm performing squares. I'm performing AB square. It will turn into A square 2AB and B square. That is the approach. Copy it down, jot it down. Look at the formula, the way it is created, the way it is written. The number can be 99, the number can be 11. A 2-digit number can be squared in this manner. What was the limitation of this? You can perform squares from 25 till 75 with this. With this, you can perform squares from 75 till 125. Those methods have restrictions. You need to be close to 50 or 100. These two are independent. A square, 2AB, B square. That's it, done. Comment done. Good. Chalo. Complete these. Take 2 steps. Complete these. 23 square, 68 square. Go on quick. 23 square you all know. 529. Don't even waste time. 529. 23 square. 68 square. 68 square. What is the approach? 6 square, 36. Separate. 8 square, 64. Separate. What is in the middle? Multiplication 48. 48 doubled. 96. 4 remains. 6 goes. It becomes 102. 102. 2 remains. 10 goes in the carryover. Is the approach clear to everyone? There are a couple of more examples. A square, 2AB, B square. Match your answer. Match your answer. 4624. Sure, moving on. Complete these three. This one I have shown you in the last lecture. यहाँ confirm कर लेते हैं. So I'm performing a square of 88. 8 square 64. 8 square 64. What comes in the middle? Multiplication का भी double. Multiplication is 64. Double is 128. So this 4 will remain here. This 4 will remain here. This 6 in the carryover becomes 134. This 4 will remain here. This 13 goes in the carryover. So that becomes 7744. That becomes 7744. You want 72 ka square? 2 square 4. Multiplication 14 ka double 28. Carry over 2. 7 square 49. 49 plus 2. Always, if it is possible for you, you have understood the method, you have understood the approach, start from right side. कुछ लिखना ही नहीं पड़ेगा. We don't have to write anything. If I perform a square of 49, see, I'm starting from right side. What is square of 9? 81. I will write 1. I will carry forward 8. Multiplication ka double. What is multiplication of 49? 36. Double 72. 72 plus 8. 80. Carry over 8. 4 square 16. 16 plus 8. 2. So the method I am teaching you is foolproof. A square to a b square. You have practiced this 4 times, 5 times. Now you can do this verbally. Let us have a larger number. I have a very large number. I want 96 ka square. Aise. 6 ka square 36. 3 carried over. Multiplication 54. 54 doubled 108. 108 plus 3 is 111. 1 will remain. Carry over is 11. 9 square 81. 81 plus 11 92. Your job is done. Aisa. You can pick up speed. You can solve these things much faster. अगर पैटर्न ध्यान से है तो you start from right side. You start from right side. You can perform these calculations verbally. B square on the right side, then 2ab, then again a square. So you always start from right side. You can calculate this very fast. Confirm you're able to keep up with this. चलो. Now coming to 3 digit. थोड़ा सा different होगा, complicate होगा. अच्छा, where have we derived these results from? The crisscross method. You remember that method? We have derived these results from that method itself. This method. You want, I can go into derivation of this. I want a square of number a, b, c. The idea is a square comes in the first place, then comes b square, then comes c square. See, there's a gap. A is the first place, b is second place, c is third place. There's a gap. In the gap, you will have multiplication and double of the numbers. The gap is between ab, so 2ab. The gap is between b and c, so you will have 2bc. What is missing? AC. Can I say the midpoint of A and C is B? So that is the only overlap. That is the only extra part you have to take care of. ये आपका हो गया square. Look at that. Let me use a small example. 237. I need a square. 2 square 4. 3 square 9. 7 square 49. A square, B square, C square. What will come in the middle? 3 into 7, 21, double. What will come in the middle? 2 into 3, 6, double. So what is missing? I have not multiplied these two so far. 7 into 2, 14, double, 28. Add kar do, your job is done. So 9 will remain here, 4 moves forward. 4 आगे जाएगा. So it becomes 46. 4 आगे जाएगा. This 4 will go forward. 13 plus 28, 41. 1 will remain. 4 आगे जाएगा. 16. 1 will go forward. 5, 6, 1, 6, 9 is the square of 237. Again, Vedic maths है, tricks है, learn these. कभी जरूरत पड़ेगा, you can apply. Cat है, use a calculator. Perfectly fine. Use a calculator. Directly go for a calculator. I can teach you division methods. When a number, see, there's a very, very long formula behind this. When a number is divided by 19, when a number is divided by 29, when a number is divided by 39, there are methods for these also. But इतना किसको आप impress करने जा रहे हो कि n by 19, n by 29 के methods and formula याद करने, इतना नहीं करूँगा मैं आपको. I am teaching you generic approach. How to perform square of a number when it is a 3-digit number. Copy down the formula part. This is the formula part. एक बार ये हो जाए, let me know so I can cover one more example to help you understand. I think fractions आज नहीं हो पाएगा. Fractions I wanted to cover. Fractions are a good way to compare. DI में, quant में, fraction comparison is very common. Have you copied this down? Any doubt in this? Should I repeat any part of this? I'm focusing on the chat. I have learned how to move the chat window across the screen. Should I repeat? Comment R if I should repeat. Okay, clear. Very good. Chalo. So complete these squares. 322, 423. Go on. थोड़ा practice हो जाए ना. Without separator करो. Start from right side without separator. ऐसे आंसर आएगा. You can even surprise people by performing these squares. You can surprise your friends by performing these squares for them. Very good. People who are not saying anything, प्रैक्टिस तो करना ही है आपने. कमेंट योर आंसर्स. चलो. See, I am looking for a square of a small enough number. कोई बहुत बड़ा नंबर तो नहीं है. 322. I'm looking for a square. So square of this 4, square of this 4, square of this 9. Whatever is the square, 3 and 2 का square. So I will have 3 into 2, 6 का double, 12. 2 into 2, 4. 4 का double, 8. In the middle. 3 into 2, 6. 6 का double, 12. Here. 4, 8. 4 plus 12, 16 carried over 1. 13 carried over 1. Your answer is correct. 103684. I want 423 ka square. 3 square 9. 2 square 4. 4 square 16. 4 into 2 8. Double 16. 2 into 3 6. Double 12. 4 into 3 12. 12 ka bhi double 24. Add these. 9, 2, carried over 1. That becomes 28 plus 1, 29. Carried over 2. 16 plus 2, 18. Carried over 1. 178929. Just make sure your calculations are correct. I saw one incorrect answer. 17. Just confirm. 178929. 178929. Perfect. Perfect. Good. Next one. Complete these. Let us try it without separators. बिना वो separator के एक बार try करते हैं. Let us give it a try. See, 576. I am supposed to start from right side. 6 square 36. 3 carried over. What will I have? Multiplication and double. 7 into 6 42. Double 84. 84 plus 3 87. I will have 8. Now be careful. There will be 7 ka square 49. Multiplication of these two 30. Double 60. 60 and 49 109. 109 plus 8 117. 7. 11 carried over. 11 carried over. 5 into 7 35. Double 70. 70 plus 11 81. Again carried over is 8. Now 5 square 25. 25 plus 8. थोड़ा practice लगेगा, but it is perfectly possible you can achieve this answer in this manner. Just verify your calculations. Just verify your calculations. 331,776. 331,776. You can use separators for the time being. Once you develop that capacity, आपको पैटर्न क्लिक कर गया है, आपको ABCD का लोकेशन समझ में आ गया है. Start from right side. I want a square of 189. Can I do this? Can I do this? 189, 189. They are both below 200 by 11. Do you remember that part? इसको minus कर दो. That is 178. I'll be doubling this क्योंकि 200 का base I have used. I'll multiply this. 121. This becomes 6, 3, 5, 1, 2, 1. Do you guys remember this approach? What approach? Base method of multiplication. I can use 100 as a base, 1000 as a base, 10,000 as a base. I can also customize it to 200, 300, 500. So I don't remember this. Perfectly fine. Form a square of this. So from the right side, 9 square 81 carried over 8. Multiplication 72. 72 double 144. 144 plus 8. 152. 2 carried over 15. Careful. 8 square 64. 9 into 18. 18 plus 64. 82. 82 plus 15. 97. 7 carried over 9. Now this is 8 into 2 16. 16 plus 9. 25 carried over 2. 1 square 1. 1 plus 2 3. Job done. 35721. Answer ready. Methods. There are many methods. Apply whatever suits you. Use a calculator, perfectly fine. Now, I would like to perform comparison of ratios, but there are different 4 to 5 methods. And once I cover a method, I would like to cover maybe 2 to 3 questions on each method. So we cannot venture into it at this stage. We hardly have 9-10 minutes. So we'll end here. Maybe I will add this session before or after percentages. I'll add the session. We have seen 3 speed math session. I would want your Tuesday or Wednesday session next week. We'll have now 5 lectures every week. I would want the Tuesday or Wednesday lecture to be Introduction to DI. I would want the Friday lecture to be Introduction to VARC. The other 4 days, other 3 days will be what? One of those will be percentages. In percentage, maybe before percentage I start or at the end of percentage, I'll cover the comparison of ratios for you. Constant difference method, same numerator method, same denominator method, percentage method of comparing ratios. That is a universal one. वो भी सिखाएंगे आपको. I hope you are able to keep up with the learning method that we are seeing. Any need to increase or decrease pace at this stage? Because we are covering different methods from point of view of multiplication and squares. Any need to increase the speed, decrease the speed? Increase the speed, you want me to increase or decrease? I mean, be clear. You can speak up also. You can raise your hand and you can speak up as well. I can allow you to speak. Speed is fine. Okay. Others? See, some of you are repeaters. Some of you are studying it for the first time. So I have to balance between the two. Okay, speed is fine. Okay. Then we'll meet now. Today is Friday. We'll meet on Monday. Let us start with percentages. और भेजो फ्रेंड्स को लिंक भेजो for the course. Let them also join. Let them also see how to effectively learn from fundamentals. अभी level बढ़ेगा धीरे धीरे. Once we start with percentages, ratio, proportion, variations, once we go to profit loss discount, TSD, I will have to take multiple lectures. One will be basic, then advanced. But if I feel more is needed, I can create sheets and conduct sessions. Every session will have maybe 30-35 minutes of theory and then questions. Always, as compared to offline, we can cover more questions offline. I can look at you and see aapko samjha nahi samjha. I can repeat from my side. Here I have to ask you. So it slows us down. Online lectures, the amount of content will always be a little lesser than offline. Done then. From my side, it's all done. Good night, guys. Once I end the session, within half an hour, 20 minutes, you'll have the recording. Winner, guys. I think Shrutika, you have not joined the Telegram group. Just confirm. Have you joined the Telegram group? Others I can see. Others I can see there. But a Telegram group join कर लो. Start posting questions there. कहीं का भी question हो, कैसा भी question you have a doubt, you post it there. I'll try to solve. You've joined? Okay. Okay. Done, guys. Good night.